Doing well, sir. How about you?
Do you have any question? Again, sorry for the inconvenience. It
It's
just
all fine, sir.
From me, I don't have a question, sir.
I didn't realize it because I told you there are another students are also using the same account. That is why you got kicked out. But well, this one is the fixed one.
No problem, sir.
Okay, thank you for understanding. Okay, so if you don't have any question, then let us just go directly to our tonight's meeting, which is still the same. We are going to dig or delve further into the details of IELTS reading. And as some of you already know, we have discussed some of the topics related to IELTS reading, the structure, the general reading, and also some strategies or techniques that you have to apply in order for you to able to answer the question within the given time. Okay, still the same. I think we already discussed about this one, the passage one, which is related to true false not given. Well, strategy in order
Kita
to
mau
be
edit aja dari situ ya udah aku jadiin 10.
true false not given is you have to look for the specific information, the main ideas, let's say the verbs or the nouns, right? We already did this discussion, and now let's move on to passage one, but still well, it is related to words from the passage because this is one type of the questions that usually IELTS ask you specifically in terms of reading. So sometimes, yeah, not sometimes, but if you face the IELTS examination, there will be instruction related to choosing no more than two words from the passage for each answer, right? Choosing no more than two words. Sometimes you are required to choose only one, but sometimes you are required also to choose more than two words. Okay, and usually you will see like probably a couple of questions, one, two, three, four, five, six, yeah, sometimes seven. Okay, this is the reading that we read already. I still remember it, Bima and others as well, who joined the meeting in the previous meeting. And now we'd like to talk about matching headings. My question to all of you, what is heading? What does it mean by headings? Bima?
Maybe it's like a main topic of the paragraph or the title of the paragraph, I think.
Okay, good answer. Yeah, heading is actually or literally the main topics or the main ideas of the paragraph. So you might be wondering what are the good strategies in order for you to be able to answer the questions related to headings. Yeah. So first of all, take a look at the list of the headings. Yeah, this is the list of headings. My suggestion is that don't go directly reading the passage, but you have to read the question first. In this case, list of headings first. Yeah, let's say one, yeah, list of headings one, seeking the transmission of radio signals from planets. And then you can take a look at some of these passages or paragraphs which consists of A until E, right? And then you have to match the list of heading with the suitable idea here. Okay, again, this is the list of headings which is literally just the main idea, yeah, the main point, the main topics of each of this paragraph, right? Let's say paragraph A. There will be only one list of heading here. So you have to match appropriately the list of heading with the passage or the paragraph. In this case, each paragraph. Okay, and this is the answer, right? Let's say paragraph A. The list of heading is 5. Um, can you go ahead and take a look at paragraph A, everybody? And it's about reasons for the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. Again, in this part, your ability to paraphrase the questions is really important because you know what? The examiner will paraphrase the sentences. Yeah, so you don't literally find the meaning exactly the same, just like stated in the list of headings. Okay, everybody, please go ahead and point out or find out the list of headings in paragraph A. Yeah, it is in 5 reasons for search for extraterrestrial intelligence. Where did you find this information? 1 minute. Skim it. Yeah, just skim the passage. You don't have to one by one word reading the passage because you will spend a lot of time. You will spend much time. Okay, did you find it, Bima, Dahlia? Where is it? And why the answer is 5 reasons for the search for extraterrestrial intelligence.
It's stated in on paragraph A, starting from however, there are other reasons for being interested whether life exists elsewhere, and then there are some kinds of examples there. So it's likely um likely mentioning about what kind of reason for the search for extraterrestrial intelligences.
Okay, good job. Good answer from Dahlia, right? So what is the strategy that you have to apply in order for you to quickly answer the question? Because you see the passage, the paragraph is quite long, right? What is the strategy, Dahlia?
Actually, the main idea of some paragraph is like in the first sentences or the last. But if the first sentences is just like intermezzo or like introducing, it means the next sentences will be the idea.
Okay. Well, this is really beneficial for you to know. Sometimes you can find the main idea at the very first sentences, yeah, or the very first paragraph, yeah. Sometimes you can find it in the middle, and sometimes you can also find it at the end as well. So it's not just in the beginning of the sentence you can find the main idea, but you can find it in the middle or sometimes at the end. So pay attention. Just skim the passage, go skim the passage quickly and find the answer. If you feel like you're still confused about the answer, don't spend too much time on only one number. Go ahead to another number, and after you already answering, let's say the question number 15 to 17, then you got the idea, you got the gist of each of list of headings, and then you'll be able to answer the question whether it's true or not. It really depends on your ability to skim the passage and your ability also to navigate the main ideas of each paragraph. Okay, let's move on to number 15. What do you think is the appropriate or the suitable list of heading for number 15? Go ahead, please, everybody, 1 minute. While this is not that is just the theory, but also we just go directly to the practice. So let's go ahead and skim the passage except one, the passage A or the paragraph A. Okay, this is also one of the strategies. If you already answer A, I mean the paragraph A with the list of heading, then you can ignore paragraph A. Okay, that's one of the strategies. So in question number 15, let's just go to paragraph B until E. Okay, let's do it 1 minute.
Sir, is it possible for you to send over the
Can you say that again?
so it's easier for us to filter
Oh, okay.
based on our, let's say, from your side.
Um, are you requesting me to zoom the reading or?
To send over this PowerPoint. Sorry, my internet connection is not stable. Um, the whole PowerPoint so that we can read it on our
Via
own.
WhatsApp? Oh, I thought Studev already sent this file to you. Not yet?
Maybe you can using the slideshow, Pak.
Can you say that again? Excuse me, I didn't hear you.
Yes, using the slideshow.
Can you say that again, Mas Rizal?
Maybe you can use the slideshow, Pak.
Oh,
So
okay, I see.
Yeah, by the way, Studev hasn't sent. Yeah, I have checked.
yeah,
Did Studev send the files already in the WhatsApp group or not yet?
Not yet, not yet.
Oh,
No,
not.
yes.
Wait a second. Because I can send it via WhatsApp. I don't know why. Let me just send this file to my cell phone. Wait a second. Wait a second.
Thank you.
Yeah. Sorry. Let me just send this because well in WhatsApp, well it's possible to send the file, but currently I tried but it didn't work. I don't know. Maybe something wrong with my iPhone. I don't know. Okay. Let me share it through AirDrop
or
first.
you can sharing the file from chat, Pak, in this Zoom.
Okay. Wait a second. Okay, I did it. Oh, I thought Student already sent the PPT file to you. That is why I didn't even think about it. Can I send it later on? I think we'll just spend time on sending the files, except teaching. Wait, wait a second. Okay. 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 Wait, everybody. Go ahead and see the slide, please. It's already in the WhatsApp group. I'm sorry, I didn't know that because I thought Student will send the PPT for you. Okay, I sent it already, everybody. Please go ahead and take a look at it. Yeah, I think it's more convenient if you can just go ahead and open it up. I mean the file on the WhatsApp group. Okay, so this is the topic for discussion, right? Again, I don't have to zoom it out because, yeah, you can just go ahead and open it up on WhatsApp group. I already sent it to you. Okay, so the instruction, yeah, I told you previously, go ahead and take a look at some of these passages and then answer the question number 15. Paragraph C. Paragraph C, you have to match or find the suitable or the appropriate list of headings here. Paragraph C. Okay, let's take a look at paragraph C, everybody. Which one? Let's go ahead and discuss it together. Which one? Which one is the best answer or the suitable answer for paragraph C? Well, paragraph C is actually talking or discussing about the assumption, right? Understanding the assumption of um, what is that? Well, it's quite short actually. And with the assumption or still limited. Oh, the limitation of the assumption related to planets, however, billion of stars in the galaxy, this and this question, and everything. Okay, seeking the right appropriate question for the as reasons knowledge. Which one? Okay, everybody. Which one do you think is the best answer or the appropriate answer here in the list of headings? Vincent?
The fourth assumptions underlying the search for extraterrestrial intelligence.
What about others? Do you agree with Vincent? The assumptions underlying the search for extraterrestrial intelligence.
Um,
Okay,
for me is 7.
7. Likelihood of life on other planets. Likelihood meaning probability, yeah? The probability of life of other planets. Where did you find the likelihood here? I mean, or at least a word which shows you that this is the likelihood. It is talking about the likelihood, or it talks about the likelihood. Which one? Dahlia? Okay, where is the main idea of this paragraph? Where did you find the main idea of this paragraph? Vincent?
As distances to Earth
Rizal?
close its neighbors.
Rizal?
And the first sentence.
I think the
Yeah.
answer is number 15 is 3.
3.
Yeah,
Fast
Assistance to Earth's
as
closest
distances to
neighbor.
Earth's neighbors.
7.
7. Okay, it seems like they're
The
all
answer is number 7, teacher.
to this question. What about Bima?
I think the answer is number 7.
Number 7, likelihood of life on other planets.
Hmm.
Yeah, my question, where did you find the sentences which indicate that this is talking about the likelihood?
To be
Um,
honest,
okay.
Yeah? I don't think that, I don't know. I have one opinion with Vincent, which is assumption underlying the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. What is the extraterrestrial intelligence? Okay, I don't think it's 7. Yeah. Um, 3, which is past distances to Earth's closest neighbors. Past distances. If it is past distances, then this paragraph will explain about the distance of um
There is an
yeah, okay. You can see also like in paragraph A, it talks about the reasons.
Yeah.
This is the main word that you need to highlight, right? Like if in a passage you can find one word or sometimes not only one word, more than one word that really gives you the clue or the direction. And also you have to pay attention to the main idea of the passage because the main idea can give you the gist or the general pictures of how and why the paragraph is talking about a certain thing. Let's say the things which is related to the list of headings. So the list of heading is mainly, yeah, the main idea of each passage. But sometimes you gotta know about it. Yeah, you get to know about it because in the list of heading it usually paraphrased. Yeah, it usually stated with another words, not really similar, not exactly similar or resemble, yeah, the ideas or the sentences in the passage. Okay, so let's say if you choose likelihood, yeah, meaning the probability, yeah, or if you choose assumptions underlying, then in the passage, let's say in paragraph C, you will see extra information, the elaboration, the explanation about assumptions. Yeah, assumption of what? Assumption which underlie the searching of extraterrestrial intelligence. Okay, so this is the main point. This is the main idea, right? I told you before. Let's go ahead and find the main idea first. But my strategy when I took the IELTS examination is that I usually read, yeah, I used to read the list of headings first because it gives me the idea that, well, this is the instruction that I have to read or find the reading, let's say in paragraph A or passage A, B, C, or D, or even E. Okay, so that's the strategy. I think we don't have to spend too much time on answering this, but I already gave you the gist, the general pictures, the strategy that you have to apply whenever you face the IELTS examination, right? Specifically in terms of list of heading. My suggestion is that read the list of headings first, then comes to the passages, each passage. Yeah, you can see like in number 14, paragraph B, then just go directly to paragraph B and match this paragraph with the list of heading here. Again, you don't expect to see or to read pretty much the same or exactly the same the idea of the list of heading with each of these passage because the list of headings are paraphrased, are stated in another way, not exactly the same with the idea containing of each paragraph. Okay, any question about this part?
Sir, could I ask something?
Okay.
Okay, thank you for your mentioning about this kind of stuff. Um, uh, I want to ask to you, did you have any experience when you are done with this reading part? You are not you try to minimizing which one is not uh so which one is not the answer the
Okay,
headings.
I got the point. I got your question. That
Oh,
was a
okay.
question.
Sorry.
Okay, thank you for asking.
Uh,
I told you previously. Okay, let's say there are some list of headings, and this is the numbers starting from 14 to 17, right? And then if you got confused, yeah, if you are confused about the best or the appropriate or the suitable list of headings to the question, then just move on. Get rid of it. Move on to another number. That's my strategy. I told you, don't spend, let's say, 2 minutes for each question here, and you ended up not understanding the answer, or you ended up not finding the best answer. Okay, that's the strategy. Let's say there are 7 lists of headings, and the question is 14 to 17, or maybe to 20, probably. Then, if the question direct you or points you to paragraph B, let's say paragraph B, then skim the passage quickly, skim the paragraph quickly, and then match this paragraph with the list of heading here. That's the strategy. Dalia, do you see what I mean?
yes, sir. So it's not from A, B, C.
No,
It's like A and
no,
then B.
it
We are
doesn't
stepping
have to be
in.
like that. Not really, right? So let's say I told you. Let's take a look at number 14, paragraph B. Okay, paragraph B is talking about blah blah blah. You go ahead and skim the passage quickly. Sometimes you have to repeat it. Yeah, you have to repeat the skimming if you haven't found the answer yet. Yeah, that's important. That's really beneficial. If you haven't found the answer yet, but
Yes,
my suggestion, if you are still confused about the suitable answer or the appropriate answer, go on, move on to another number. Paragraph C. Paragraph C. Okay, let's take a look at paragraph C. Then, okay, I find this answer. I usually, yeah, something that I did in the IELTS examination, I usually cross-check this. Let's say I already answered number 3. I mean list of heading 3. Then I cross-check it. Ya, saya kasih tanda kali nih, biar nanti for the next passage, I don't have to take a look back at number 3, list of heading 3. I just have to take a look at list of heading 4, 5, 7, 1, 2, etc. You see what I mean? That's the strategy. Okay, so you don't have to spend too much time on that, on doing this, right? So let's say if you already answered number 15, paragraph C. Oh, okay, paragraph C is about 7, let's say 7, right? Cross check number 7, meaning you already answered it. Then move on to paragraph E. Paragraph E, then you find the answer. If you haven't find the answer yet, move on, do another number. If you haven't find the answer yet, move on, do another activities. Okay, do you see what I mean?
yes, sir. I've got it.
Okay, thank you so much. That was a good question actually. Thank you. Any follow-up questions or another questions? No? Okay. If no, then let's take a look at no more than 3 words and or a number. This is pretty challenging actually because you are required to fill, yeah, or to answer the question no more than 3 words or a number. Please remember, read the instruction carefully. Read the instruction appropriately. If the instruction or the question requires you to answer no more than 3 words, you don't have to put 4 words here. Otherwise, your answer is not correct based on the question. Okay. I think I already explained about yes, no question. Yeah, in yes, if the statement agrees with the views of the writer. No, if the statement contradicts with the views of the writer. The writer here means the content of the passage of each paragraph, the reading, the content of the reading. Yeah, what the writer stated or what the writer said in the reading itself. Not given, yeah, not given, it is impossible to say, yeah, because the ideas or the opinion, you don't find it, you don't find the ideas or the opinion in the reading passage. Well, and then it's related to not given. I think I already explained about it, but for those who didn't join the meeting previously, you can have the gist or the general pictures or the snapshot of how yes no questions are asked in IELTS reading. Okay, so let's take a look at the history of the tortoise here. This is the passage again. You are expecting to see a variety of topic. Yeah, sometimes the topic will be about education, politics. Sometimes it will be about plants, animals, etc. But mostly those type of topics are usually the general topic. But remember, in each of these topic, yeah, in each of these topics, you will see so many variety of new vocabulary, new words, sophisticated words that you even don't understand it. My suggestion, my strategy is that don't spend time on memorizing or even finding the meaning of those new vocabulary that you don't have the idea what are those vocabulary mean. Okay, otherwise just spend time skimming the passage, go ahead and read the question and then quickly search for the main idea, search for the answer, search for the clue or the direction of each questions given to you. Okay, again, it is pretty much the same like the previous explanation. I mean, no more than 2 words. Read carefully the instruction. If it is no more than 2 words, don't put 3 words here or don't put 4 words here. Yeah, which two? Again, they will highlight something which is really important. Which two processes? Meaning you have to answer the 2 processes, right? Okay. Also, if you got confused or you are confused about the meaning of the text, the history of the tortoise, at the very first time when you read the story, when you read the text, when you read the passage, highlight main ideas, highlight the names, highlight the verbs, highlight the name of the person or even the year that really gives you the clue that you're going to use it in answering the question. Is this clear enough? Okay, let's just go to the practice. Okay, now go ahead everybody, skim this passage, yeah, the history of the tortoise, and then answer the question number 27. 27. What had to transfer from sea to land before any animals could migrate? 27. Okay, everybody, go ahead and answer the question number 27. Okay, what is the answer? Wait a second. What is the answer, everybody?
For number 28, sir?
Yeah, yes, yeah. Number 28, 27, no, 27.
Oh, okay.
Number 27. What had to transfer from sea to land before any animals could migrate? What had to transfer from sea to land before any animals could migrate?
I think the
Okay,
answer is plants.
what?
plants.
Plants. In what paragraph did you find the
The
answer?
last the last paragraph of the last sentence of the first paragraph.
The last sentence of the first paragraph. Okay, and we mustn't forget the plants without whose prior invasion of the land, none of the other migration could have. Good answer. Yeah, good answer, Vincent. Okay. Here in this part, sorry, my voice is crackled a little bit. Okay, here in this part, what had to transfer? Transfer here is paraphrased by what, Vincent? Inve
Invasion.
Invasion. Okay, invasion. And the things that need to be transferred are lands. Ya, tanaman-tanaman. Good answer, Vincent. Okay, next. Which two processes are mentioned as those in which animals had to make big changes as they move onto the land? Which two processes? Please go ahead and open the file so you can read it yourself at your PC, because sometimes while I'm moving it for the sake of reading the question, so you might feel like, well, I have no time to read the text. Okay, what is the answer? Which two processes are mentioned as those in which animals had to make big changes as they move onto land? Onto mean into, yeah? Move into land.
Breathing and reproduction.
Uh-huh. Two processes, meaning the answer should be two.
Yes, breathing and reproduction.
Where did you find it?
First sentences from paragraph 2.
Uh-huh.
Moving from water to land involve a major redesign of every aspect of life. The first one is breathing, and the next is reproduction.
Okay, breeding and reproduction, yeah. Moving from water to land involve a major redesign of every aspect, including breeding and reproduction. Good answer, yeah. If you can do this in IELTS reading, well, there's a big chance you can get band 7 or 8. Good job, good job. Okay, do it quickly. Let's do number 29. 29. Which physical feature possessed by their ancestors do whales lack? Which physical feature, ya, ciri fisik yang dimiliki by their ancestors, ancestor meaning the old generation, ya, nenek moyang, apalagi ya, generasi terdahulu. Do whales lack? Lack here means kekurangan in our language. Okay, what is the answer? Which physical feature possessed by their ancestors do whales lack? Physical feature, okay. Just find the physical features lacked by whales, yeah, possessed by their ancestors. What is the answer, everybody?
Gills.
Um, where did you find it?
The second part. Up there, they don't even come ashore to breathe. They do, however, still breathe air.
Did
The
you mean the second paragraph or
yeah the right side.
the right
The
second? What did
yeah
you
the
mean?
second paragraph, but the right side.
Oh, the right side. Okay. There is still evidence. This one, right?
Oh
Which
no, Above one, above.
Okay, which one? They don't
Having never developed,
develop, not develop, not develop,
having
develop.
having never develop anything equivalent to the gills of their earlier marine incarnation.
Having never developed anything equivalent to the wheels of their earlier marine incarnation. So what is the answer?
Gills.
Which physical feature? What does it mean by gills? What
Insang,
is gill?
insang.
Yeah, insan. Good answer. Ya, pintar sekali. Good job, Vincent. Ya. Gills means insan in our language. Okay, which physical feature, right? Because gills or insan is the physical feature. Okay, good answer. What about 30? 30. Number 30. Which animals might ichthyosaurs have resembled? Resemble meaning like quite similar, menyerupai. Which animals? Oh, Rahadian, go ahead, please.
It's reptilian.
Yeah.
It's reptilian.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear your voice clearly. Can
Oh,
anybody?
okay. It's reptilian. Here.
Uh, can anybody say that out loud?
Hello.
Hello. You can
The answer
type,
is reptilian, sir.
yeah.
The answer is reptilian.
Reptile.
Reptilian.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear your voice clearly. Your voice crackled. Okay. Please go ahead and just type it in the chat box. What about the other? What is your answer? Which animals might Ichthyosaurus have resembled? Bad signal here. Okay, yeah. That is why I
Sir,
didn't hear. Okay.
I I think the answer is a dolphin.
Yes, sir.
Dolphin.
I have another answer. It's dolphins.
Dolphins.
Where did you find it? The
This
last paragraph.
the third paragraph
The
in
third.
the last third paragraph.
Okay. The models look like dolphins and the really live like
The
dolphins.
fossil looks like dolphins. Yes.
And in the water. With turtles, it is a little less obvious. One way to tell is by measuring the bones of their four limbs. Okay, four limbs means kaki depan ya, kaki depan, four limbs. Okay, good answer. Okay, good answer, everybody. Good answer. Okay, any question about this part? Specifically about finding two words. I think this one is easier than headings, right? Do you think the same? What do you think? I feel like finding one or two words is easier than list of headings because in list of heading it is usually paraphrase and well it's not exactly stated. Okay, if you don't have any question, let's move on to take a look at one of the parts, yeah, which is, can you see this, everybody? Okay. Um, in IELTS reading, yeah, in IELTS reading, there will also be. Wait a second. Okay, there will also be flow chart. So this is the flow chart, but unlike the IELTS writing task one, the flow chart in IELTS reading is usually requiring you to answer the question by using sometimes words or even numbers. Yeah, let's take a look at this. Like there are some processes: step one, step two, step two, three, and it usually designed by a flow chart like this. Don't get distracted, everybody. Although it's a flow chart, but still you are required to find the words or a number in the passage, and then you can answer it. And let's say step one, number 34. Yeah, 71 species. My suggestion, if you can find a type of question like this, then just skim the passage very quickly, find the 71 species. Yeah, and then remember, in each of the passage it will be paraphrased, so you don't have to expect pretty much or the similar words or sentences. Yeah, maybe they can paraphrase examine with investigation, etc., or a total number, a total of blah blah blah, maybe a sum of blah blah blah. So, okay, so that's the main point that you have to know. Yeah, so just go directly, yeah, just go directly to here, the main idea here, and also a total of blah blah blah. And this is the additional information that helps you to locate or specify the information or the answer. Okay, let's do the practice based on my suggestion, my strategy. Let's go ahead and do it. Number 34. 30 seconds. If you can do it in just 30 seconds, that's amazing. Okay, anybody of you, go ahead, please.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay.
I think the passage is not complete, so we couldn't find the answers.
Oh, oh, really? Here. Are
Yes,
you
sir,
sure?
because there isn't any data stated on the passage three.
Oh, okay.
So maybe
Okay.
it's
Sorry for
not.
the confusion. I wasn't the one who designed this material, so I'm sorry for that. Yeah, because I designed writing. Okay, this is designed by another tutor of a student. Okay, so sorry for that. So sorry, everybody. Okay. Now let's take a look at true false not given. Well, in which I think it is sort of repetition because I already explained it in the previous meeting. But for some of you who are new to this, who seem don't have any idea about this, so true, yeah, false, not given. This is one of the types of the questions asked by the examiner in IELTS reading. So true means the statement, yeah. The statement is literally or actually support or agree with the information provided. And false meaning it is incorrect. Incorrect here maybe sometimes they change the name of the actor or the person, or they change the year or the verb, etc. Yeah, or sometimes the adjectives. You just have to go and specify the information and then identify something that is really contradict with the information provided or given in the text. And not given literally means there is no information at all. If you can just go back, go forward, you know, you even you read the question for 100 times, you won't find any information about it. So there is absolutely not given information. Yeah. Okay. This is one of the tags, yeah, which is related to true, false, and not given, right? But let us take a look at some of the tips here, yeah. Um, First of all, view the claim, yeah, or the view or the opinion of the writer, yeah, of the writer. If the writer agree, if the writer contradicts, if the writer doesn't have any agreement with the idea or the information, or if there is no information at all. And there are some strategy that you have to apply or follow in order for you to be able to quickly answer the questions related to true, false, and not given, right? First of all, you have to specify or define the writer's aim or the writer's goal or the writer's purpose. Yeah. And then having identified the writer's purpose, follow the key arguments and attacks. The key arguments, meaning like, let's say the verb, the person, the action, what does a person do, yeah, his or her activities, finding or maybe opinions about something, the data, yeah, the year, yeah. So because in IELTS reading, yeah, sometimes you will be provided with data and the factual information. So read carefully those data, those factual information, and then by reading properly those factual information, sometimes you also are required to identify opinions, which is somebody's opinion. In this case, the writer's opinion about something, not only the factual data but also the opinion. And having identified the opinions, then you should locate the specific information. This is really important so that whenever you go back to the passage, you can have the gist or the idea that, oh, this is the special information that I am searching for. And now it's one of the strategies. Yeah, you should be able to differentiate or distinguish the main ideas from supporting details, because sometimes, let's say, in one big text or paragraph like this, some of the informations provided here are just the supporting details, yeah, while maybe at the very first beginning of the paragraph you can find the main ideas, while the rest of the sentences are just the supporting the details or just the supporting informations that sometimes it's not really necessary for you to know because it has nothing to do with the question. Okay, so these are the strategy for true false not given. Identify the writer's purpose, follow the key argument, identify opinions, locate specific information, and distinguish main ideas. Okay, let's do it. Two words or a number. Okay, I don't have to explain it. I feel like I've talked a lot. Now it's time for practice. Okay, everybody, this one, yeah, two words from the passage. As you can see, yeah, why I highlighted the, the yellow, the red, yeah, this is the information. This is something that I talked previously, this one. Yeah. The writer's purpose, the key arguments, identify opinions, specific information, and main ideas. Okay, if you can do this in IELTS reading, but my suggestion, don't spend too much time on just specifying this information by coloring this information. You can just maybe highlight it using your pen or pencils. That's totally okay. This is just for you to help you to navigate the information quickly and appropriately in a given time. Matching headings, yeah, these are some of the tips. Go ahead and read it yourself, and if you have any question, please ask me. Any questions? No. Okay, read the headings, skim and read the whole passage. Yeah, read the first paragraph and decides which heading might fit. Okay, I think I feel like I already explained it previously, right? Read the first paragraph, reread the paragraph. Sometimes if you feel like you haven't found the answer yet, what you should do is rereading the paragraph. Reread the passage in order for you to choose the best or the appropriate answer to the question. Okay. Now this is still, yeah, tips but with the examples in it. So everybody please go ahead and take a look at paragraph A, B, and C and match it with the list of headings here. Let's go ahead and skim the reading. Yeah, it's about plant communities, garden cities. Plant communities, garden cities. Let's go ahead and take a look. Okay. Have you found the answer, everybody? Here are the list of headings and the passages or the paragraph A, B, C. Usually the paragraph is divided, yeah, by A, B, C, or sometimes 1, 2, 3, but commonly they use A, B, C. Okay, what is the best or the suitable heading for paragraph A?
5.
5, what is it about? The background to one particular plant community. The background. The background to one particular plant community. Okay. So if it talks about the background, then what is the information in paragraph A that tells you that this is actually talking about the background of a particular plant community?
Um, Astagfirullah. Such.
Why are you laughing?
I'm
Let's
actually
get
confused
relaxed.
about. I'm actually confused about number 3 or 5.
That's okay. That's
Sorry.
totally fine.
I
Uh,
chose
and
three.
I choose 5 and number 3 for P after reading again. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Wait a second, everybody.
Maybe
Don't
Vincent
choose
can
all
choose
of this
the.
heading to answer only one question. Okay, I'm just kidding. Okay, can you say it again?
Um, for me, why I choose number 5 because sorry.
The phone then.
Instead of choosing number 3, because if we are reading about paragraph B, the B paragraph is related to number 3 headings, and the A is 5. Sorry, sir, I don't have any mentioning answer.
That's fine.
Sorry.
What's so funny then? It seems like, are you doing something else while answering the question? Something that really makes you funny? I don't know. Okay, just relax for a little bit. All right, everybody, let's take a look together. The answer is 5. The background to one particular plant community. The background. What's the information here which is talking about the background? The notion of plant entire communities prior to. Prior to means before, the previous, yeah, the previously, prior to the construction of. What about others? Do you think the answer is 5?
I think the answer is three. Urban planning has a long and varied history.
Why?
Because the first sentence prior to their constructions is an ancient one.
Uh-huh. Okay. Urban, not urban, yeah, that's Indonesian. Urban planning, not urban, yeah, urban planning has a long and varied history. Has a long, which words here, I mean in paragraph A, which indicate a long and varied history. Then,
Ancient, ancient.
okay, ancient. Okay, throughout the Middle Ages and the Renaissance, yeah. Okay, meaning well, there's such a long history, right? Throughout the Middle Ages up until Leonardo da Vinci design, yeah, designing several cities that were never constructed. There were just a design but never constructed at the time. Following the Great Fire of London, yeah, this is the period of time. Yeah, if you can see the long and the history here, the notion about the planning entire communities, but the planning, yeah, I mean, in terms of the entire communities were prior to the construction in an ancient one. Yeah, in fact, and this is the fact, yeah, one of the earliest such cities on record is Miletus, Greece, which was built in the 4th century BC. What does it mean by BC?
Before
Before Christ.
century.
Yeah,
Before century.
before century before Christ. Okay, throughout the Middle Ages. So, okay, let's take a look at list of heading 1, the future of urban planning in America. Do you think it is the suitable one to this? Okay, now applying the strategy or the tips that I have mentioned previously. The future of urban planning in America. Urban planning. In fact, it doesn't talk about the future urban planning, right? Hello, everybody. Are you still there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yeah. Paragraph A doesn't talk about the future of urban planning. Okay, then this is not the best of the suitable answer. Conflicting ideas to the history of urban planning. Conflicting. Did you see any conflicting ideas here?
No.
No. Why no, Vincent?
Uh, yes, there's no any conflict or contradiction.
Okay. Urban planning, financial problems help spread an urban planning concept. Financial problem. It doesn't talk about the financial problems here or the problems related to financial. The background to one particular plan, I don't think it also talks about the background. Political change obstruct progress in urban planning. An urban plan to reduce traffic. My question again to all of you, why do you need to highlight the future, America, conflicting ideas, history? Why?
To find the paraphrasing or skimming to help us skim the passage.
Good job. Another answer, Lima? Why? Rainy, Dahlia, maybe? Mira, Panianis, Dahlia? Why? Rijal? Why in matching headings do you need to highlight why? Vincent?
Uh, because those are the keywords or the specific words.
Yeah, this is what I mean by locate, highlight the main ideas, the main information, so that you will have the idea, oh, the future, America. So if the passage, I mean the paragraph, let's say paragraph A, doesn't indicate or doesn't talk about the future of urban planning, move on. Go ahead to another paragraph, right? Also, if it doesn't talk about conflicting ideas, conflicting meaning you will find words which are contradictory, word which seem contrast to each other, word which cause problem, conflicting to each other. Okay, financial problems. It talks probably maybe with the financial hardship, the strain of the economy, the strain under COVID-19 pandemic situation probably. Okay, the financial problem. Let's say we are talking about the COVID-19, but I mean it should be based on the title of the topic, right? In this case, planned communities, the garden cities. Okay, what about B? One of the most important planned city concepts. Which list of headings do you think can answer the paragraph B? Dahlia?
Number two, sir, conflicting ideas, because in the second paragraph there are some mm, there are some what kind of things conflicts between one history to another's, like mentioning there in 1898 Howard Ebenezer, and the ideas about the economical towns, and then the other ones mentioning about size and density, another one like others stuff. So it's like conflicting ideas.
Um, what about others? Do you think, do you have pretty much similar idea or opinion with Dahlia? But the answer is number two, list of heading two. Bima, Rizal, do you have
I
the
think
same
number
idea?
five son from me.
Vincent,
I think number
yeah.
five from me.
Number five. Why number five? The background to one particular plant
I got it
community.
from the first sentence of the of the first sentence in the paragraph. One of the most important plan is the concept the garden city movement and blah blah blah. I think it's explain about the background of the particular plant community.
One of the most important plant city concepts. Okay, the background to one particular plant community. Background. Okay, concept, yeah. The idea here is the concepts. One of the most important planned city concepts, the garden city movement, arose in the later part of the 19th century. What about others?
Yes, sir. The answer is 5.
The idea gained enough attention and financial backing to lead to the creation of late war. The background to one particular. So, okay, my question: what was or what is one particular planned community here in paragraph B?
The Garden City.
Yeah, the Garden City movement. Yeah, the Garden City movement. Good answer. Okay, what about C? Okay, this is the way how you do it, right? Whenever, okay, let me explain it to you again. Whenever you read or skim the list of headings, then you can find, and you are supposed to highlight the main idea here, like the background of one particular community, and then read the paragraph. If he can find, let's say, oh, this is actually talking about one particular plan community, yeah, and then if you find the idea here, the main idea, and some of this one are actually just supporting ideas, and the garden city movement is one particular plan community. This idea, I mean, arose in the later part of the blah 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 etc., is just the supporting ideas, which gives, yeah, more elaboration or explanation of one plan community, which is the garden city movement. Do you see what I mean? Okay, come on. What about C, the last one? Okay, the last one.
I chose 7, sir. An urban plan to reduce traffic.
An urban plan to reduce traffic. Which sentences or words which give you clue that this is an urban plan to reduce traffic?
In the middle,
Mm-hmm.
intentionally designed so that the residents would not require automobiles.
Automobiles, yeah. Automobile is British accent. Automobiles is American accent. So the resident will not require automobiles. An urban plan to reduce traffic, including the zebra pedestrian and the user. Okay, what about others? Vincent, do you have the same idea or opinion? Fania, Mira, Reni, maybe.
The same, sir. I also choose 7.
Why?
Yeah, like Vincent said, is actually talking about several urban planning design and then blah blah blah, including the separation of pedestrian and vehicles and the use of super blocks and everything there. I think it matches.
Yeah, you're right. Everything is already mentioned here. Yeah. So there is no reason for us to choose 7, right? Okay, good answer, everybody. Yeah, okay. Good job. All right. Do you have any question before we end up our reading meeting? Do you have any question related to? Okay, we've been talking about matching headings. Yeah, this is the first meeting, and for all of you who didn't join the first meeting, we actually just talk about the structure, the general, the academic, and also timing is really important. Yeah, timing is everything. So please understand and recall and bear in your mind that you just have 60 minutes for 40 numbers. So spend time wisely, spend time accordingly in order for you to be able to answer all of the questions within the period of time, the given time. Scheming a passage, what's really um, urgent, it's really beneficial to just skim a passage. Don't spend your time, let's say 5 minutes to understand the whole content of the text. If you don't understand any certain words, new vocabulary or any sophisticated word, just leave it. Move on. Move on and answer the easiest question that you feel like, well, I got the answer and this is the answer. Okay, and in true, false, not given, yeah. This is just a recap actually. Okay, true meaning if the statement agrees. False contradicts and not given, you didn't find any information at all in the passage or the reading text. And then we also talk about the words from the passage, which I believe it's quite easy. It's not as hard as matching headings because you are required just to fill out the 2 words or sometimes number or even 3 words from the passage. But please locate or specify the information carefully. And sometimes you have to highlight the passage, highlight the sentences that you think it can give you the idea or the answer to the questions given. Matching headings. This is well, I also experience it, and sometimes this is one of type of the questions that seems difficult because you have to spend time on reading and then reading the main ideas. But the tips, yeah, so there are some of the tips that you have to apply or implement in order for you to be able to answer this question. Um, Also, here are the tips that I already talked about. You can just read the headings, yeah, skim and read the whole passage to get the overall meaning. Don't spend too much time on reading the whole passage. My tip for you is that read the question first. Read the list of heading first, and then you can just skim each paragraph or each passage to get the general picture of the idea or the answer that you're going to put in the question. And okay, if you feel like you haven't found the answer yet, well, it's possible. It's totally okay for you to read the paragraph, but don't reread it 3 times. You can just reread the paragraph. Just do it twice. Don't do it in a third time or 4 times or 5th times. Otherwise, we'll be running out of time. Okay, this is the practice as we already did. Yeah, list of headings. Read the list of headings first, and then highlight the main words here or the main idea which you think that it can give you the idea in order for you to skim the passage and find the idea. Sometimes you can find the answer at the very beginning of the sentence. Sometimes You have to skim the whole passage or the text in order for you to find the answer. Okay, that's the overall strategy and along with practice that we already did. I hope that you already understand some of the strategies or techniques, and this is how IELTS reading is marked. This is the marking, yeah, the criteria. In order for you to be able to get band 9, meaning 40 number, yeah, correct. Yeah, if you can get band 7, that's interesting, that's amazing, because meaning your answer um 30, 34 to 35 are correct. Okay, so let's see the band scores and the correct answer. So set your target. If your target, because if you would like to apply in some of the universities, sometimes they require 6.5 for each skill. If you would like to get 6.5, meaning your correct answer should be 32 to 33. If you just get, let's say, 27 to 29, well, meaning you still are in band score 5.5, right? So the very important thing is know your limitation, set your target, set your score, study hard, practice hard. The more you practice, the more you get better. Okay, everybody, I feel like time is up. So I'd like to thank you very much for attending tonight's meeting. And again, I would like to say also sorry for the inconvenience that you experienced at the very first meeting due to the conflicting schedules of the Zoom account usage. And well, that was my mistake actually, and I apologize for that. Thank you so much, everybody. If you still have any question, concern, you can just leave it out here. And I would like to take a screenshot for the sake of attendance list. Okay, I did it. And if you don't have any more question, concern, complaints, suggestion, critics, or anything, then that sums up our meeting tonight. Thank you for joining the meeting, and I will see you in the next meeting with a new topic, new skill, which is listening, if I'm not mistakenly recalling. Okay, everybody, thank you very much and have a good night.
Thank you, Mr. Saji.
Thank you, Sir CJ.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Bye-bye.